Hey everybody, what we're going to be tying today is a brown thingy Comparadun pattern. It's a dry fly that's a little larger size. It's just designed for some quicker water. The fish takes a quick look at it and snatches at it. So let's get going. Materials are few, okay? So for the tail and the wing, we're going to use hairs from a brown deer hair pelt, okay? The thread is uni 8/0 brown. The hook is a big T wide gap dry fly hook, size 12, right? And the body is big T Squatch dub. This is Bigfoot Pooh Brown. Leave it to big T. Okay, so let's get going. So what we've got, I've already got the thread on the hook. If you'll notice, the thread is about, well, it's not quite halfway back. So we're going to leave it right there and tie our wing in here first. So I've already gone ahead and gotten a few fibers or a few hairs off that deer hair pelt, and we've got them stacked already. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, alright, so this is about what I've got right here. And I'm going to take them in my left hand. I'm going to measure basically the length of the hook, and that's where I'm going to tie this down right here. Okay, just a couple soft wraps right over the top. Okay, and get a little, now this thread is not very thick, so just be careful. That's a little long, so I'm going to reposition that. Tie that a little further back. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come and you're going to keep that pinch with your left hand and come straight up with your right hand. Just gentle pressure, down, around, up again, down, around, up again. You don't want to flare that hair all the way around the hook. You just want it right there. Okay, you're going to come back 3, 4, 5 wraps and just lock it down right there. Okay, that keeps it from rolling on you. I'm going a little further back. I'm going to take an older pair of scissors and I'm going to trim that hair at a 45-degree angle here. Okay. Just like that. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of tie that down, even that up a little bit, tie it down. I'm going to come up here, back up to where I started. I'm going to take my fingers in my left hand and just hold that back. I'm going to come forward with this thread. I'm just going to post this hair up. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm jamming it up against those hairs, and it's just holding it up just like that. When we get it done a little bit, we'll flare it out a little bit. We're gonna just make a little dam there, and we're gonna come back here. Okay. Now notice we got some extra hair. We're just gonna trim that out of there. Some of that will dub over, but I'm gonna trim this extra junk out of here. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to the tail. All right. Gonna go back. Basically the bend of the hook. And we're going to take a few more deer hair fibers. Now you can also use elk hair, natural elk. You could use moose hair if you wanted to. Just something that's going to go back here and balance that off and float the fly. Now you don't need as many hairs here as you do up front, so we're going to take this and we're just going to get some of this stuff out. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to stack that also. Just even those hairs up here. Okay. So and we want that. Well, there we go. Okay. We want that to be roughly the length of the hook. I'm going to stack those again. take it just like that. Okay, pinch it with my left hand. I'm just gonna tie it down, soft, soft, soft. Gradually tighten it. Okay, shape it the kind of way you want it. And notice I'm coming forward, and what I want, my goal is just to try to butt it up against the fibers from that post, and that way you have very little work to do with your thread. Okay, that's a little long, but that'll work. Okay, so then I'm going to hold that tail with my left hand. I'm just going to tie it down just like that. Okay, just getting some of that stuff. So you're going to have basically a tapered body there, and that hair is going to take up most of it. Alright, there we go. Okay, now we're going to come back to the back. I'm going to get some of this dubbing here. Alright, just make that little dubbing line on your line or your thread. You're going to come forward with it. Alright, just a tiny bit more on there, and we'll have it. Alright, there we go. Alright, from here, I'm going to spread this post the way we want it to. Okay, and what you can do from here, if it's trying to fall forward on you, you can just shape it back, come back with your thread and just post it up the top, and come back here. And it's wanting to come forward on us, so we're going to just come back here with a little bit more thread. There we go. Take our whip finisher and just whip this bad boy. Trim up the little hoodats out of it. There you go. Alright. The brown thingy Comparadun. Fish it and enjoy.